Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Tuesday cooking stream. How are we doing? Oh, I see Chow's here already. How you doing, Chow? You having a good Tuesday? Okay, dokie. Um, how do I want to start this? Hi, Dr. Rich. Yum, piccata. I have only had piccata a handful of times. I'm usually not a capers guy, but I've been kind of fine with it recently, so I figured let's give this a shot. Uh, Same with lemon. I'm not a big lemon sauce, but I made something lemony not that long ago and it was really good. So I was like, maybe I've just been wrong my whole life, which, is generally the case most of the time. I'm definitely more of a chicken parmesan kind of guy, or veal parmesan, or eggplant. Like, that's my go to Italian choice. I've only made tilapia piccata and it was delish. Did you use stock or did you use white wine? I'm using white wine because I've got it. I've got chicken stock too, but obviously I think white wine would be a better sauce. Okay. Hey, ghetto. Oh, Chow, you used white wine. Good. Well, you can tell me if my stuff looks a little off. I'm really bad with pan sauces. It's one of the areas I want to get better at, so we'll see if we can not break it. If not, I heard you can add water and re-emulsify it if it breaks. Hey, ghetto, how we doing? You having a good Tuesday? You enjoying a nice Amazon Prime deals day? I, for the life of me, couldn't figure out why the internet was so slow today. And I was like, that's why. All right. Flat leaf parsley. Okay. Parsley's done. It was a lot of butter in the recipe I used. Yeah, I forgot to take my ground beef out of the freezer last night, so my stream is delayed till 7 p.m. my time in about an hour. Oh, I didn't realize you were at a different time zone. We should get through most of this, though. But yeah, take off when you got to take off. What are you doing with your ground beef? Hamburgers or something? Meatloaf? Something interesting? Yes, sir. I'm Eastern time. Oh, wow. I think Central is about the perfect time zone, personally, just based on if you like watching things on TV or like sporting events, which I'm going to be honest is not my preference, but like Eastern, it's pretty late. And Pacific, it's almost too early. Like, you'd still be working or coming back from the job. The recipe I have is pretty simple for my sauce. It's essentially just butter and lemon and white wine. So I'm amping it up a little bit with some shallot because one, I had some shallots, and two, shallots and garlic I think would be really good in addition to the lemon. Oh, and parsley. I mean, they're pretty standard for a pan sauce.
How long do you think this will take?
Hour, hour and a half.
Perfect.
Excuse me. Crunchwrap Supremes, like from Taco Bell. Are you doing them normal, or are you going to do them like the new special giant Cheez-It ones? Ghetto likes that. Hell yeah, I'm so pumped. Taco Bell is a guilty pleasure of mine. I'm in a movie watching club, and Eastern folks are the luckiest. Oh, yeah, for movies? Absolutely. What do you guys watch in your movie watching club? Shallots are always nice. They're like the best fast food, I think. Oh, just normal. Okay. I used to be a big Wendy's guy because I loved their stuff. I have not been going or doing any of that in a long time now. Mostly when they were talking about doing surge pricing, I was like, nah, I'm out. But I've recently been really digging Popeyes. Like, I think they've got really good chicken tenders, and I like their sauces. Okay. Shallots. Shallots trimmed. Done. They have jalapeno tostadas at the store today, so I bought those. Those would be dank. We have a lot of horror B movies that suck and then joke about them. Um, I've got a good one for you. I don't know if you guys have already done it or not yet. It's called Brain Dead or Dead Alive. It's got two different names, but it's the same movie. It's from Peter Jackson. If you want a really cheesy B movie that's really good, check that one out. Or suggest it for your watch group if you guys haven't already done it. Of course, that's classic. Okay, well. I'm a big B movie horror fan as well. Uh, I'm a Bruce Campbell stan. He's about my favorite person in the world. So I'm all for B horror, like Evil Dead, all that stuff. Alright, just cutting the tips off. Great suggestion. Love Bruce Campbell too. Yeah. I've met him 3 times, I think. I've got a signed copy of both of his books. Well, he's got more than one book, but of his autobiography, I've got copies of both of his other books. I've been to his game show, The Last Fan Standing, multiple times. Yeah, it's embarrassing my love of Bruce Campbell. Wow, okay, you are a true fan. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I have a bunch of signed stuff from him down in the basement. One of the me and my wife used to cosplay going to conventions, and one of the first ones I ever made her make for me was Ash from Evil Dead with the chainsaw arm and everything because I always wanted to go. I don't do that anymore. I don't find joy in it. I mostly just find me sweating. I still go to conventions, but I don't dress up. Let me put it that way. I don't cosplay. I enjoy seeing what other people do, but I don't know. I tend to want to like walk around and see everything and not want to be stopped to take a picture or sweat the whole time or carry 50 pounds worth of stuff. It's cool if that's your thing. I've tried it. It wasn't for me. Anyway. Garlic mince. Capers. We need to get out the capers. You've seen the Evil Dead series? I've heard bad things. The TV show? I actually like the TV show. It it can be a little over the top, but I actually really liked it. Especially, I think the third season was pretty good. But no one watched it, which is why it got canceled. I need 15 grams of capers. Oh, it's in ounces. 3 grams. That movie poster is the coolest poster I've ever seen. Evil Dead 3. Yeah, Army of Darkness. I've actually got it signed downstairs in the basement on the wall. I used to have like multiple signed movie posters I was really proud of, and then a couple of them got. It's actually not signed by Bruce Campbell. It's signed by Sam and Ted Raimi, who went to a convention for the first time in years in Tennessee, or no, excuse me, in Kentucky this last year. Um, we went just for them, and I got it signed by both the Raimis. And my plan is to get it signed by Bruce whenever I get a chance to see him. You should check out the Japanese version of the Army of Darkness poster. It is absolutely awesome. Okie dokie. You got my 3 eggs. Butter. I need to count my butter for when I need to add it cold. Okay. Butter. 5 tablespoons butter. 2, 3, 4. So. Nearly a whole stick of butter. That's not terrible. Three and 4, 5. It's roughly a tablespoon each. I'm putting this back in the fridge because I believe you want really cold butter for when you throw it in the sauce. Okay. So that's all of the pre stuff. We need to get the chicken going so we can fry it. We're shallow frying. All right. Egg. Hey, Gear Wolf, how you been, man? Welcome. Got a shell. How could you do this to me? Oh, got it. Perfect. We're currently getting our dredging station ready to go. We got all the rest of our mise en place in order. All right, let me wash my hands. I got a little bit of egg on them. You having a good Tuesday, Gear? Pork. All right, panko. I should have switched these. Oh well. Start with that. So, my panko, I'm going to go ahead and actually put some cheese in there. That is too big. Okay, I'm switching to a different grater. All right, let's try this. That's what I want. My Tuesday was a mixed bag. I was supposed to get paid today, but apparently I missed something on my paperwork. Should get paid tomorrow. Dang, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Not getting paid on time is an absolute, like, nightmare. Did you start a new job or a new gig or something? Okay. Start with that. Put my egg down. I really wish I had another little eighth sheet tray. It'd be perfect for this. Mm. Let's see if we can get by with that. Oh, actually, I've got one of these is going in the trash, so perfect. Right. Last one, just straight up flour. Pepper. The dog went to daycare today and just got home when my wife did about 25 minutes ago, about 5-10 minutes before we started the stream. And he is exhausted. Okay. So there are 3 stations. We just need to cut the meat real quick, which won't take very long. I'm gonna make cutlets. Okay, that didn't cut good at all. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Much better. Look, chicken breast is expensive up here. The technique looked amazing, though. Yeah. How much is chicken breast up there? Perfect. This chicken breast was $6.99 a pound, which, I mean, I guess is not helpful when you guys probably do yours in grams. Yeah, if you want to make a good chicken cutlet, all you have to do is have a sharp knife and then stick your hand and flatten it and just saw. Perfect. Okie dokie. Like a 2-pack of breasts is at least $10. That's actually nuts. Why is chicken breast so expensive for you guys? Flour, eggs, this. We'll put the salt over here. I don't know. Canada is expensive. Well, are you saying $10? You saying 10 Canadian? I assume, and not like 10 US dollars. Because if that's what you're saying, then it would be pretty comparable in price if I don't know the exact conversion, but I do remember seeing it on literally everything that I buy, the American and then the Canadian version next to it. Yeah. What hand? I assume we all know how to dredge chicken. Yeah. Wipe off excess. Okay. Yeah, tin cat is $7.31 USD. So yeah, that is about the same. I'm also buying like nicer chicken breasts. This isn't like the full-on like organically raised and none of the other stuff, but this is like the next step up for like from like the standard like store brand, I guess, if that makes any sense. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more expensive like chicken breast out there I could buy if that was my goal, which it's not. But I guess I buy cheap stuff too. A4 prime chicken, yeah. This ain't A5 chicken, baby. This is the Angus beef of chicken. Make sure to get the sides as well, guys. For all you guys following along at home who knew exactly that I was making chicken piccata, I went out and bought that stuff so they could make it together with me. Make sure you shake off the excess. I know you're out there, all none of you. I like to imagine that at some point someday somebody's going to be like, "Yeah, I bought the same stuff. Let's make it together." Be like, "Wow, that's dedication. We can both screw up the meal. It's great." Okay. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Mel, say what? The cheapest I can find is $6.49 a pound. That is still pretty expensive for chicken for like the cheap stuff. I know for a fact that cheaper stuff exists out there. I just know that the cheaper you buy the chicken, like the more water they've injected into it. And that's where I don't really care for it because that water gets released when you cook it and it really shrinks the chicken down. And I don't find that. Come on. But yeah, that's. I want my chicken to look relatively like what it's going to look like when it's done, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of water in cheaper chicken that gets cooked out and shrinks the chicken. That's why whenever you like make fried chicken, like the skin pulls away and there's like these big old gaps in the side. It's because your releases all the water and goes back to its normal size. It's very strange. I watched a whole video on it. In Japan, they have triple A's where you can start to eat sashimi out of it. Sashimi chicken? Or do you just mean like grades of like raw fish? Not sure if I would like the taste. I've had raw chicken by mistake. I also have had raw chicken by mistake and not a fan of it personally. Plus, you know, there's the whole you could get sick, but who really cares about that? I would trust the Japanese with chicken sashimi. I mean, if we were going to talk about having to eat it, yeah, that would be my first group of people that I'd be like, well, if anyone can do it without killing me or getting me desperately sick, yeah, it's them. Everything I cook, I trust, even poison fish. Oh well, I would really love to see you stream like um blowfish. Let's see you cut that up and how that goes. No, I'm kidding. I don't want you to actually do that. You might actually be able to do it. It's not. Is it banned in Canada? It's banned in the U.S. for sure. So true about water. Yeah, they have a maximum water content, and often companies cheat. I said they cook, not me. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about you cooking it. I'd be like, wow, you have a lot of faith in yourself. Good for you, man. You're that guy who's like never done anything wrong and everything goes your way, apparently. I can cook this very poisoned food and not get sick. Watch. The Mr. Beast of food poisoning. That's what they're going to call you. God. I worry there may not be enough egg. We're going to see if we can get by. Turn over. Turn over. There we go. There you go. There you go. We didn't get any eggs on the side here. Man, every day we've been getting a bot in here trying to sell viewers. I would ban them if my fingers weren't so covered in muck. So, when I'm done with this, don't worry, I'll take care of it. Hey, look at that one. That'll be a tester. Fugo chefs need a minimum of 5 years or so as an apprentice, so they don't kill people. But sadly it happens when the Fugo lovers out there. Yeah, I would be willing to try it. I just want to try it from a reputable place. I don't know that it's going to be good enough to be like, yeah, I eat this every day, like put my life on the line. But I think trying it once would be really cool. Get a nice story out of it. I believe. I'll gladly mod for you. I'm in 60. One of 60 are fatally, apparently. 1 in 60 intoxications. Mod or Chow, if you want to mod for me, I will happily appreciate the help. Okay. I'm all over the place. I hate this one hand, two hand. I know why we do it, but I'm like so like just ready to grab it and do it. I am really bad about it. Okay. Little one. Last one. There we go. There we go. All right, little one can go on top over here. Whatever. At this point, they're both dirty. Ooh, there we go. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna pour a little bit. There, we should be able to make it work with the rest of that. I don't think I added enough shredded Parmesan or grated Parmesan cheese at the beginning, but this one may have gotten like all of the stuff that fell to the bottom, so this may actually be the best one. Okay. There we go. That's all of our chicken breaded. I'm gonna pull all this stuff over to the fridge. There. All right. Time to wash my hands for real. And then we will start the frying. Okay. So you can see I've got a nice little setup going. That's about 1/4 of an inch. There you go. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh no. Gotta hang up my phone. Alright, sorry. Tongs are best for this, but it always helps with hands. Quick mod me. Like zombies. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna ask you real quick. go, Chow. It's on you now. Okay. Tongs. This is for my sauce. Alright. How we doing over there? We're good. One lemon. Chow's on top of it. These two can stay. We might use them again because chicken piccata goes good with cheese. This might be the first time I've done a dredging station and I didn't get egg everywhere, which is really nice for me. I'm still gonna have to sanitize everything, but save us. I protect, I attack, and mostly I make snack. Mostly you just love Skipper. Let's be honest. That's why we're all here. More Skipper, right? Hi, buddy. Yeah, we're talking about you, bud. Whenever you want to wake up and come say hi, you can. Okay, the counter is now sanitized. Oof. Best boy Skipper, yes, exactly. That's what we call priority. All right. $205. This was the beta. This was like the best like $40 purchase I've made. I have too much fun with it. It's a heat gun. Yeah. I'll just go into other rooms and be like, it's hot in here. It was probably a dumb thing to let me have. But we all know whose fault that was. Morgan. So yeah, we're just waiting for the oil to get warm, and then we'll start frying them two at a time. About 3 minutes aside, since we're shallow frying. And then while that's happening, we will get the pasta going. That should only take like 5 minutes once the water's boiling. And then the sauce should only take about 5 to 10 minutes. So 30, 40 minutes, I think, is estimated finish. Alright, knives are clean. Now I've got 4 pans to clean after this, but we're still using those. Alright, let's see what we got. $2.80. I have one too. It's a fun toy. Or dad toy, whatever you want to call it. Typical Morgan behavior. Yeah, she's an enabler. It's fine. I enable her too. To buy me more things. I'm trying to find a good braising pan. Are you guys familiar with those? They're like Dutch ovens, but they're about half the size. My parents have one, and I'm kind of jealous. Then again, they've had one for a long time. Now that I'm cooking more, I'm kind of like, should I? Can I? Alright, we're in the 300s. Like Crusette type, right? Yeah, but I don't want to pay La Crusette cost. I have one La Crusette thing. Oh, no, excuse me. I have 2. I have a bread pan and a, like, small Dutch, or not Dutch oven, like enamel cast iron. Both were gifts. As much as I would love to have, like, a full-on La Crusette arsenal, it's just, unless I win the lottery, it's not happening. You can get it off brands that are just as good. Yeah, I was looking for like an Amazon Basics, because that's what my Dutch oven is Amazon Basics. But currently they only have one, and it's white, and I'm not a big fan of that. All right, let's try this tiny one. All right, set timer, 3 minutes. Hey, Tan, how you doing? Made chicken piccata with some angel hair pasta. This is a first time for me. I mean, I've had chicken piccata, but it's my first time making it, so I'm hoping it goes well. Got a nice little pan fry going on here. I might have filled it up a little too much, but eh. Schnitzel. It's basically chicken schnitzel, except we're making a lemon sauce. Basically, yeah, yeah. You get it. You understand. I think the oil temperature might have dropped too much. I kind of figured we'd be getting a little bit more crispy. Angel hair, I know. Often used as dessert in Middle East too. Really? That I didn't know. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, this temperature dropped quite a bit. Alright. We're going to have to maybe pop the temperature up on the next batch. See if we can save these two. I mean, they smell like they're cooking, because I can smell, like, fried chicken, and it smells wonderful. Excuse me. Kadifi? Maybe heard once? I don't know. Hey, man, you know more than I do. Alright, this is going to be the 3 minutes. We're going to do a flip. And then, as the temperature comes up, hopefully we can flip back and get it crispy. It's a real light fry. Actually doesn't look as bad as I thought. I put everything in front of what I needed to get to. There we go. So, studies have shown that actually putting your fried stuff on a wire rack is not the best way to get the oil off of it. It's actually to use paper towels because it absorbs it. Which is why I went ahead and did this. Sorry, they were kind of puffing up, so I was just worried that the bottom wasn't getting anything. I know, JK. 1 or 2 times breaded. They are breaded once. I mean, it's flour, egg wash, breadcrumbs. Panko to be for sure. Beautiful stuff. I like this, even zucchini or eggplant or cauliflower. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff. Like eggplant parmesan. Ooh. Welcome in, the old wolf. Yeah. What up, Chow? Yeah. I like that. I like the sense of community building. Good job, guys. Keep it up. This is how we be civil in this world. God knows we need it. Alright, temperature came back. I'm just going to get that other side for about 30 seconds to try and just darken it a little bit. Left follow chow, you're welcome. Yeah. Fire it in 1 time or in 3 steps. 3 steps. Alright, it's just gonna be done once. And then we're going to make the sauce in this pan afterwards. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of finishing salt. That's the only time you're ever going to get salt to stick to something fried is right when it comes out. So, alright, let's check. Oh yeah, we're way up there. I'm going to turn this down. Then again, this is also going to cool itself with the chicken in there. There we go. As we have to do the fries in 3 steps with each 1 minute to cooling down. Really? What temperature do you guys fry it at? Haha, about to start my stream actually. Nice, yeah. When we finish up here, we'll probably end up rating chow. Alright, I got some boiling water over there. Our angel hair pasta is only going to take 5 minutes, so I'm not in a rush to get that done. Can I use Celsius? Sure. Go for it. Tanner, what's the sauce? The sauce is Piccata, which is a lemon caper sauce. So what I've actually got over here is I've got capers, I've got shallots, I've got white wine, parsley and garlic, and a lemon. First 170, second 180, third 200. Yeah, okay. To be honest, the bread and stuff I prefer without sauce, even schnitzel, and eat with jam or potato salad usually. I've never heard of anyone actually eating schnitzel with jam. That's interesting. Like raspberry, strawberry, blackberry? What kind of jam do you eat your schnitzel with? I personally like my schnitzel Jaeger style with the mushroom gravy. Or I've had it with holiday sauce too. It's actually really good. But if that's the recipe, okay, yeah. So your 3-step frying process is something that I would do with like French fries almost. Would be do a blanch in water, a first fry to basically cook the inside, and then a second fry to crisp up the outside. So I'd be curious to see how your frying method, like what the results come out as. I'm sure they're great. A couple of bare spots here, though. Kind of unfortunate. Usually depends on what meat you use. Yep, I'm using French fries. Yeah. I knew I was onto something. Let's see if we can't. That may have just been where the breading was like. Lingonberry or cranberry? Pork with jam is fine. Apple. Yeah, I like pork with apple. That's a classic combination. I don't know that I've had lingonberry. I'd be very curious to try it. Can you describe what a lingonberry tastes like, or what it's like similar to? Like, I feel like I'm butter basting over here. It's the IKEA jam. Like cranberry is more sour. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you are basting your fries, probably. Yeah, well, I just saw these spots and didn't like them, so I was trying to help it along. Alright. We're about 20 seconds out from going to the next set. Oh, I like that. That's a good crisp. Gotta hit it with a little bit of salt. Alright, 2 more after this. Usually people don't take the time to baste, and mostly only with butter. Yeah. Like butter basting a steak makes sense. It doesn't really make sense, because I mean, it's probably super dangerous for me to be sticking a spoon in there, but I was trying to do it in small bursts and away from me. Although I did do it like this, so maybe everything I'm saying is full of crap. Mostly I was just trying to make sure it looks pretty. The Old Wolf, what do you like to cook? Anything particular pops out for you? If you don't baste in 2024, you're not a true social media chef. You know what? You're right. Me and my 77 followers are the height of social media chefery. I mean, if I was gonna cook a steak on here, honestly, I would sous vide it and then reverse sear it in the pan. In which case, basting would actually make sense. I love a sous vide. I debated about making some like sous vide chicken enchiladas by doing the chicken to about 155, shredding it, and then making a sauce. I like to explore new ways to do old recipes. That's a really nice way to put it. That's. You have a favorite one? I like to try new things, and essentially the first time I make something, I try and follow the recipe pretty close, and then I imagine ways that I could change this to make it better. Maybe not like a better dish, but more suited to my palate and things I like. Well, that's a beautiful fry. Yep, the only thing about sous vide I despise is the plastic you use. Yeah, that's a really bad one. Although there are some recyclable plastics. It's just unfortunate that it's not like easy to find, like biodegradable plastic for like Ziplocs. They're a pain. Same with plastic wrap. It's hard to find good plastic wrap that's not like a giant, ball of trash just waiting to be thrown away. I don't own a sous vide, but I have a torch because torches are awesome. Lately, I get more into old pressure cooking. Interesting. I've never actually used a pressure cooker. So I've got a slow cooker. I got the sous vide. I got a bunch of other stuff, and I'd have a hard time finding a place for another appliance as much as I want some stuff. But I've always been very interested in like the speed that pressure cooking can achieve. And when you say you own a torch, are you talking about a flashlight because you're British, or do you mean a torch is in like a like kerosene torch for like creme brulee and like charring things? Pressure cooking retains all the juices and taste. Yeah. I can see the benefits of that. I've just heard that some people like miss the sear, like the Maillard reaction you get from like cooking. But I mean, it's probably a lot like braising, where you probably brown it beforehand and then throw it in there and do your pressure cooking. Unless you're doing it from frozen. I do know a lot of people who use their pressure cooker to cook a lot of things from frozen, which would be a more unique situation anyway. I have a butane one for creme brulees and a fat propane one for my welding days. I also have a kerosene one, but it's like this big. It's the one like people use in their garage. I just use it for food as well. Kimball, do you barbecue a lot, like outside with a smoker or something? Yes, I do smoke things on. I do have a Traeger smoker. I do barbecue. I'll do other things out there. I made beef jerky on it before. I just can't find a good way to do it on stream that isn't like hours of nothing. Or the other thing is like me doxing myself because I've shown you the front of my house and now everyone knows where I live. But I would love to do some barbecue stuff on stream. Like, I've done it before, but mostly I do it, it's just like the end of it, like pulling it off. Or then like the final rest. Well, I had to pick the two biggest fat flippin' ones for last. I was trying to get it so that they were about even. The brownie I usually do on a charcoal grill. Yeah, that makes sense. For soup, pressure cooking is a game changer, like the extract flavors of bones. Yeah, making your own stock would be absolutely fabulous. Like, I made like an oxtail au jus for prime rib for Christmas, and I made the au jus like the day before using oxtail, and that made the most flavorful. Like once I braised the oxtail for like hours with the bone intact and everything, it was awesome. I still have some of it frozen in the freezer right now. I'm going to plan to use it and make Italian beef at some point. That's a lot of schnitzel for just two people, though. Yeah, I plan on eating probably two of these myself, and then eating the rest for lunch the rest of the week. The last week I refined the old cowboy caviar as is a great option. Send us some in an envelope. Yeah, collagen and stuff. It's all flavored. I love cowboy caviar. What did you do to change the cowboy caviar? Because unless I'm thinking of something different, the one that I usually have is black beans, green bell pepper, red onion, corn, tomato, jalapeno, and then usually some sort of like vinaigrette sauce. I'm probably missing some stuff, but I have a list of how I make it. I know some people around here put avocado in it. I'm firmly against it because the avocado does not last. Oh, I see. Meal prep. Well, I mean, I bought 2 pounds of chicken and I cut them all in half. So, unfortunately, this is just what the recipe calls for. But I will definitely continue to eat it. But if you want to pay for an overnight, I'll overnight it to you. But aren't you vegetarian? I tuned the mustard, apple cider, and tuned the oil. Oh, okay. I'd be really curious to hear how that. See that? Did you just do it yourself, or do you stream? You make videos at all? Ooh, I like the speckling on that. I wonder if that's the cheese that I grated on there finally showing up. Alright, my water's boiling again. I don't stream, I just cook for a living. Oh, you do? Nice. Also, English is not my native language, so I misspelled don't judge. No, I haven't noticed anything. What's your native language? You probably know more than I do. I'm just a cooking enthusiast. Let's put it that way. I'm really big in the science of cooking, like the why things happen, you know, and how flavors evolve and change. Like, I really love that stuff. So that's a lot of where my stuff comes from, is wanting to understand, like, why do things brown? Why is this the best way to cook it? Why do we need collagen to break down? You know, stuff along those lines. I really love that kind of stuff. Rich has mini German. Oh, German, nice. Yeah, you spell fine. Tan is German. You're basically the Einstein Ramsey. That would be the nicest thing anyone could ever call me. But no, I'm not nearly that level. I wish I was. That would be an absolute dream. Alright, we got about 30 seconds left on this. Canned Turk in Germany. Oh! Come on, don't spin on me, baby. Eh. All right, all of the chicken is done. Let me add a little bit more salt. Those are all really pretty. Okay, so we're actually going to be making our sauce in here. I just want to let that cool down a little bit. And then turn that off. We're going to empty out a bunch of the oil. We want about a tablespoon or so. All jokes aside, I've had a few Gordon Ramsay recipes and they are bomb. I bet they are. Back in the day, we took 3 days to make roasted bones to stock. No one now invests that time. You almost said schnitzel, didn't you? Yes, I did almost say schnitzel because you've been saying it. You nearly got me, which isn't a bad thing. So I'm actually just gonna make a simple butter sauce for the noodles, like just butter and pasta sauce for emulsification. I'm not, because essentially we're gonna put the butter sauce on the piccata on top of the angel hair pasta. So I don't want it to be so buttery that it's like, oh my god, I'm having a heart attack. But I also don't want just dry noodles. Okay, so let's move over here. I'm sure none of this is impressive, but it is what it is. Okay. Perfect. Al dente. Trying to bring the pasta water along. It's going to help emulsify, and if I need to add more butter, I'll add more butter. Okay, I definitely need more butter. I don't think I got enough pasta water in here as well. Start with that. Sorry if I'm not chatting, I'm focusing, so give me a second. A little bit more pasta water. Alright. I'm pretty happy with that, although I am making a mess. So. The noodles fell out is what they did. Sorry about that. Yes, cacio e pepe style. Yeah, that's basically what we did. Okay, let's get this. We got a little bit of oil. Want medium. Shallots. Pasta water isn't starch, it's a natural thickener. Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right, we need half a cup of white wine. That's why you don't like it? The water will evaporate, yeah. That's a great way to emulsify sauces is using that pasta water. Keeps you from having to use some cornstarch and flour. Alright. This is where I start to not do as good. I am particularly bad at pan sauces, so let's see if we can keep this one together and not break it. All right, add capers and butter. Whisking time supposed to lower heat to medium. Okay. Go ahead and put the garlic in there so it doesn't. Okay. No, I'll overcook the pasta. French is called mature à berner. Yes. And the capers. Turn down to medium. Yes, yes, I hear you. Okay. We are supposed to keep going until a creamy emulsified sauce forms. So you rinse the sauce from butter. That's what I thought. Your pasta never stops cooking until completely cold. But anyway, everyone different. You never cook pasta al dente if you use it after a second cook. Yeah. If you guys think the sauce looks good, let me know because I'm afraid to break it. I think we're getting pretty close, and I'm liking how it's looking. Anchovies are great to add to vinaigrette together with capers. Yeah, I don't mind anchovies when they're in something. I just don't prefer anchovies by themselves. So adding them to a vinaigrette would make sense. It would add a nice umami. How are we thinking on the sauce? Does this look about right? All right, I'm happy with this. No, no heavy cream, just butter. I need to add a tablespoon of cold butter too. I forgot the lemon. God dang it. Lemon juice and parsley. Okay. I thought it all kind of looked pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's done. I hope it is. Here in Germany, everything looks strange to me if I order pizza with tuna, anchovies, onions, capers, garlic. Yeah, that would be a strange order here in the United States. But I could understand why you would like that. It just wouldn't be something we would do. Great color. Most important ingredient. Yeah, that sounds good. Well, yeah, absolutely. Extended very well. Greetings, your wife. Thank you.
Hello.
The old wolf is a cook from Germany.
That's cool.
Yeah. He's been hanging out with us. He's been a lot of fun. Very knowledgeable too. Well, obviously, I mean, chef. Okay. I think we've got everything. I just need some sort of serving. Okay. You need pictures.
I took pictures of all those.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
You're on top of it.
Yep. Sometimes.
Do we want it in a bowl? I think it makes sense. We're gonna go bowl. I don't have to show you. I think it makes sense.
Yeah. No, both fine.
Da, 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 da. Okay, so what I'm thinking is,
Hold on.
okay. Don't drop your phone.
It was gonna go in the chicken.
That would be even worse.
Okay. What's that? Did they get it? Oh no, that's the girl from back a street back. She brought her dog over.
Okay, well,
Wonder if she was looking for stickers.
that's wonderful. Hope you like these flavors. Yes. There's not really not much not to like. You don't mix pasta with sauce right away. I think he wants to pour on top, Tanner. Yes, I want to do a side.
The fourth.
Okay.
Oh, what?
I want spaghetti or the angel hair here, the chicken across it, and then the sauce on top of it, and then a lemon on the side for garnish.
Okay. Am I executing this?
Yeah.
Okay. So, did you want a blob of pasta or did you want pasta?
Pasta.
Pasta?
Pasta.
Pasta.
What do you want me to say? Make it look pretty. You know how this works? Excuse me. You're the art department. I did make, excuse me, chow mod too.
Oh, good.
She offered, and I was like, "Can't back out now."
You're committed.
Yeah.
Did you have a chicken picked out?
I do not, but one of the ones closer to you, I think. I'm going for one of the ones that doesn't have like a whiter, like a white spot or an less cooked spot looking section. What I said makes sense at all.
Is that what you meant?
I kind of wanted it more at an angle, but I guess
Well,
it's...
okay, then give me that.
Sorry.
You gotta, I gotta.
Mel say what? Hello, I've been lurking since I followed. Thought I'd pop in and say hello. Can't wait to see the plated or bold, rather. Appreciate that.
Like
Accepted. Hello. Yes, that's exactly what I want.
Okay. So rare that we get
Sorry.
there. No, it's okay.
I would rather eat it either of those pizzas. For those of you who've never had angel hair, I think it's the best fresh pasta. I've never had it fresh. I've only had it
Sorry, I don't know how you want. How do you want the sauce? Like across the chicken, across everything?
I want it kind of like that.
Okay. Do you feel comfortable doing it?
I don't, but I can.
I mean, I can do it.
Please. Please. You're on top of this.
So how did you want it like
like a thick
like
yeah.
okay.
I've got some extra fresh parsley and some lemon slices.
I'm going back. But like that?
Yeah.
But thicker?
Yeah. Chicken piccata should be pretty saucy. Well, don't take all the sauce, but yeah. Oh, no, stop. That's too much sauce.
I was going to put it over here.
Yeah, I know, but it's supposed to be for all of these.
I'm probably not going to eat it.
You're not going to eat the sauce? Oh, you're not going to eat the sauce, but I'm like, you're going to...
I'm going to eat that, but I'm not going to eat the sauce.
I was like, how dare you?
No, that wasn't the problem here.
You like that lemon there, or would you put it somewhere else? I have a second lemon. Put them on top of each other.
You know what I really want to do?
What?
I wish that there was like a slit cut in them so that I could like spin them, if that makes sense.
There's a knife right here.
To be all like fancy. But I don't think I'm that fancy.
This one's already got a cut.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, it gets like in it, but I don't know how to do that. I need to learn. I would just put it in the middle.
Okay, go for it. As long as you get a good picture.
Is that too much lemon?
Yeah. No.
So like that?
Yeah.
I think that looks fine.
Does this look restaurant quality? And should I put some Parmesan cheese over it, or do you think it's fine as is? What is everyone's opinion? You can cut it. You can cut cross into it and stack it fancy. No sense tartare? Are you talking about tartar sauce? Those are some big old pieces of chicken. What about a zigzag drizzle? Not trying to backseat. Only suggestion. I love food and I'm trying to get better at plate. I'm bad at plating.
So let's preface this with he's not very artsy and he always wants things very like structured and streamlined, and I want it more loose and flowy. And so sometimes I make a plate and he makes a plate, and then people will vote on the plate that they like best.
Yeah.
Usually my artsy one is better. I don't know what I would have done, but we're all learning here together. Is there a shadow?
It's a phone of a phone. 50% of the gone for one piccata. Yeah, it is. Might need more sauce. This is fish and chips with mushroom sauce. What are y'all talking about? Yeah, you're missing sauce tartare. I have to make chicken piccata soon. I moved recently and have 0 capers. Fail. Parm always. Okay. One final parsley leaf on top. It looks fine. One finishing green on top. Oh, that's super cool. Let's go artsy. What you got? So we could do some green.
I do think you need green on it.
Go for it.
I would have.
And I've got Parmesan too. They're saying Parmesan for sure. So do you want Parmesan?
Yeah, I want Parmesan.
Or do you want to take the lemons off and
I
then
want to take the lemons off.
Okay, take the lemons off. You need the tweezers?
Nonsense. I have baby hands. And a garlic bread.
There. Now put your green and then the lemons.
You need the green on the
beige.
You
Green on the beige.
You need the green on the beige.
I'm gonna eat this chunk of Parmesan though. Yum. Oh yes, fresh greens. I would serve that with sides of sauce tartare and garlic bread. I mean, that sounds good. You'd think that the piccata sauce would be enough without needing tartar sauce, but
so much better.
It is.
I need to take a picture.
Here, let's do a zoom in.
You definitely just ate it at one point last week.
Yeah, yesterday.
Something I made, you just started eating, or something I plated, you just started eating, and I was like,
It was the Greek.
I was like,
Greek
I did
bowl.
not.
Yeah, the Greek bowl. You went to the effort to go ahead and put that tzatziki over the top, really nice, and I just mixed it up and ate it without the picture, and I felt terrible. But it was wonderful. I already love it here. Do you mind if I ask in general whereabouts you're located? I'm in the Midwest, in United States, so like Kansas, Missouri area. Don't parm her smartphone though. No, she'd love that. I devour Parmesan by myself. Yeah, bingo, restaurant style. The greens did the trick. It does look great. Midwest, 10-4. Yeah, yeah, that's a great picture.
I might change the colors, but
Go for it. Let's dig in. I want to dig in. I want to try it. I've been up here sleeping forever.
I stopped
I know.
playing Hades when I got to Chronos, so I went, I can't pause this.
I'm just giving you.
I was like,
We're married, so I'm going to give you shit.
that's fine. I got to Chronos and I went, I can't fight him because I'll be in the middle of him and I'll hear you yell for me.
I didn't even have to tell. You just came.
Look at
You went fried chicken and went. Oh.
I could smell it downstairs. It smelled so good. I'm sorry if I put too much of that on there.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure there was enough for the other stuff. All right, let's see. We got a nice picture bite. Let's get it to focus. Yeah, we need to zoom out. Now there we go. Yeah. Well, this is super tasty. The sauce is not overly lemony, but it definitely has a nice lemon bite,
Good for future dinner.
which goes really well with the chicken that's cooked perfectly. Nice and crispy too. The people, what they always do is scrape it. I hate that, but I understand why. The salt's right on. I can't taste any of the Parmesan.
You want ice?
Like, I should have gone with a little bit more heavy Parmesan. And the noodles are buttered, so you got that.
Sorry. No ice.
Always serve something to pick up the sauce. I mean, you're not wrong. If I had thought about it, I probably would have gotten garlic bread. My wife is a
Never turned it down.
garlic bread hound. If I was to make a loaf of garlic bread, she would eat like 90% of the loaf, and then I'd get a piece, and I'd be like, okay, well, I'm glad you liked it.
Isn't that how it normally goes?
Yeah. Nothing better than a man caring for his wife. Happy wife, happy life.
Woo.
Yeah, we both knew what we were getting into when we got married. I would cook, and she would do everything else.
Thank you for bringing the trash in.
I went out there is because the wind was so bad that across the street, Mike was like going and grabbing everyone's trash cans that they'd blown over and were like on the street.
That bad here?
It was like 40, 50-mile-an-hour wind this
Really?
morning for like 2 hours. So as soon as the trash came, I ran out there and got it. Yeah.
It was not like that at work.
What kind of nonstick pans do you use, if at all? I have stainless and copper, and I'm thinking green pan for nonstick. So what I've got is this is a made-in nonstick pan. I got it for Christmas. It is a little beat up because I use it a lot. Yeah, the 10-inch made-in pan. I've put a lot of cooking into this baby. That's the only nonstick I have and I use. Everything else I use is stainless steel.
Or the Dutch oven.
Or the Dutch oven. Highly recommend a Dutch oven. Like Amazon Prime Day right now is going on, and if you can score a cheap one for like 50, 60 bucks, Dutch oven, enameled, oh man, it's a game changer. You could also put little crabs in the sauce. I would have added some sage to the noodles. Sage would have been a good addition. I was just trying to keep it simple. I mostly was worried about what I was going to serve with this. Because I was like, I would just eat it by itself with the sauce. And I was like, no, I should probably do like a rice or a noodle. And all we had was angel hair pasta. That being said, we had a lot of angel hair pasta.
It's because you like angel hair pasta.
I love angel hair pasta. It's so swallowable.
What was that?
It's swallowable. Like, I don't have to chew it if I don't want to. Like, sometimes I choke on spaghetti because I eat it too quick. I've never choked on angel hair pasta.
There's still time.
Thanks.
You should chew your pasta.
I have to cook. She has to eat what I cook. That's my deal with my wife. Worked since 30 years. That's the best deal you can make. My wife will not eat everything, but she'll eat most things. Besides, my cooking level and skill has gone up so much in the last 4 years. Like, I would make basic stuff, but like I've really challenged myself to become better as a home cook. I couldn't make it in a restaurant, but I could definitely put on a meal for a family. I'd be stressed as hell, but I'd do it. Wouldn't sleep for days. Made in. Those are expensive, but Prime says. Yeah. Made in are expensive. We had really, really cheap, like, Tefal pans. Sorry. Paper got stuck to the back of my throat.
But they were fine for a while.
And they were fine for, like 4 or 5 years. They were very cheap. But they did the job. And then after I was like cooking so much, we made the decision we needed to replace the pans because all of the...
He also wanted ones that he could stick in the oven.
I did want ones that could go in the oven, but all of the nonstick coating was chipping off, and that's supposed to be highly toxic. So it was time to get rid of them. So we made an investment to buy nicer pans.
Yep.
But I mean, it was like my birthday, Christmas, a bunch of other stuff all tied into one to get me the pans. And honestly, if you were going to buy them, I would say you only need about 3 of them. The nonstick, the standard stainless steel, like, I think this is the 12-inch, and like the saucier pan. And you could probably get away with like 90% of the stuff you're cooking. Because those are the ones I use constantly.
You use Yeah, not this one. But
I
the
use
other
the
one,
bigger, the one
the
size
bigger
up.
one. Use the bigger one of this, that, and that.
I use whatever pot's available. That's just the easiest one to get to. Always go for cast iron. I'm not as big on cast iron because I find the maintenance to be overwhelming sometimes. I have cast iron, but like I prefer enameled stuff. I understand the seasoning is awesome. You can get the nonstick, but I get a lot of the same stuff from a nice stainless steel that I get up to the right temperature because essentially, um, if you preheat your stainless steel, then it can be nonstick.
You tired?
So, what is your experience with cooking? Professionally trained, home chef, foodie? Not even sure what level I am. I am a home cook. I have no formal training whatsoever. I just am. I'm a big guy, as you can tell, probably from seeing me. I'm big enough that like the camera, even like all the way horizontal, would not still catch my head. But I'm also larger. I'm not huge, but I'm heavy set. Let's put it that way. I was a football player in college, so big guy. I've just always enjoyed watching people cook and eating, obviously, because how do you get big?
I don't like the science.
But like I was saying earlier, like the science is what has always intrigued me. Like I love the chemistry behind the changes and like why stuff happens. Like that's what really got me into it. So like I wanted to learn that stuff, and the best way to learn that stuff is by cooking and reading and other stuff. And so it just kind of drove me to try new things and get better at it. So I just really like seeing that kind of stuff. Plus, being in the Midwest, like in Kansas City, there aren't a lot of like variety in things.
Not since COVID.
COVID was really bad for restaurants. I mean, it's bad for restaurants everywhere, but like we really had a hard time finding new and different things. And I really thrive on experiencing like new types of food. I'm not willing to try everything, but if I see something I've never had or heard of, I will definitely be like, "What's this?" And so a lot of that has come to me to make it myself. So I find a lot of recipes, tool them, mess with them.
Ghetto's trying to claim that he's taller than you. And they said you seem tall though, like 6'4" at least. Yeah, he's 6'8".
I'm 6'8". So yeah, like I said, offensive line. So I'm broad, I'm big, and I'm tall.
Yes, new foods. Not too willing to try organ meat or bugs.
Yeah, organ meat or bugs, those are probably two that I wouldn't really want to do, but
No.
well, you say that, but let's be honest. There are organs I would eat. Boudin is sausage and chicken liver, so I would eat that. Do I want to eat intestines or like haggis or like the stomach and stuff like that? Not really. Would I try it once? Probably. Brain and eyes are about where I draw the line.
I'm not eating any of it.
Or cartilage. Like some of the Japanese yakitori is like parts of the heart, like cartilage and chambers, and like that's a little in the weeds for me.
Oh, I'm 6'1", so we're all tall, and we have a big dog that's also tall.
Yeah, my wife is 6'1".
And you can either call me Mrs. Kimball, Mrs. Dr. Richard Kimball, Morgan, whatever you want.
Yeah. If she ever actually posts, she's Hoyt Wolf.
Yeah, if I show up in chat, I'm Hoyt Wolf.
Yeah.
But yes, we're both very tall. Both of our families are very tall as well, so we're just all tall.
I enjoy cooking, but baking is not my jam. Rich is an amazing guy. Cook. Thank you, Ghetto. That's appreciated. I made fried green tomatoes for the first time last week. Those are awesome. I assume that's why you pointed out the Maillard reaction. Yes, that's why.
He really likes like Alton Brown and stuff. He gets into the science.
Yeah, Alton Brown, Kenji J. Lopez Alt, Chris. Is it Chris Brown?
No, that's a singer.
No. I'm talking about the guy who made my my predictive thermometer. I think his name is Chris Brown.
I don't know.
It's Chris something.
Oh.
But yeah, like America's Test Kitchen, where they like take the most technical things and try and figure out how the best to make something. Like I love that. That's so. Like I used to be an engineering major, so like that's where I get this kind of stuff from, like the problem solving and the how to do it. Like that's what I get. I think it's cool. You're both very tall. Damn, dude, we had that talk. I forgot you beat me by 2 inches. Yeah, okay, cool, Mrs. Kimball. That's what they're going with.
That's
if you'll eat like me, everything that tasted great, but sometimes none of what's to know what's in it. Yes. But if you put it in front of me and it tastes good, I'll be like, dang, that was good. And then you tell me it's like lamb's eye, I'm gonna be like, oh god, I feel sick.
But yeah, for the new people, come here. Touch.
Oh. This is also something scared him. We also
we have a giant
Great Pyrenees.
Are you gonna sit off camera?
This is Skipper. He always gets treats on camera and does a couple of tricks.
I should have. Hold on. Wait. Where's the?
Feel free to channel some inches this way. I'm short 5'4". That's not terrible. Lopez Alt is a guru for me too. I just ordered his the walk book because it was like $31 instead of $50. So I was like, I want this. Alton Brown has the best red potato salad ever. Now you're engineering food engineer. I love it. That polar bear looks hungry too. That's the cutest giant Pyrenees out there. Yes. Skipper's awesome.
Chicken.
The old wolf said, OMFG, you got a lovely dog. Yes, this is Skipper.
He's a little dirty because he was at daycare earlier.
Yeah, he was at daycare. So
he got a little drooly. You down?
Skipper's a 125-pound big boy.
Sit down.
Great Pyrenees.
Yes, you touched.
We always do a Skipper snack time during our streams, so.
Okay, for the big one.
And he loves carrots, so he gets a lot of like vegetables, so like green beans and carrots for. Good
treats. Bark. Now say bye.
And now he's gonna run off. He loves carrots and ice sometimes, yeah. You know, Kenara, she's also a food and drink streamer. If you don't, I will mention you to her. No, I'm not familiar with her.
What does she cook?
What does she cook? Like, when does she stream?
Did you want cheese back in the fridge?
I thought you'd use the cheese, honestly.
You know, I forgot the cheese existed, and I've eaten all of my food.
There's more here.
I know. But I'm full-ish. Like...
These would make great sandwiches.
Yeah. I'm working from home tomorrow, so...
Oh. Well, we do have wraps. We could make... I'm going to make a chicken wrap tomorrow.
You got so excited there.
Yeah, are you kidding me? I could turn this into a buffalo chicken wrap or a... Yes. Blame the containers we bought for our wedding that we haven't used until now. How many years later?
Hey, they're getting used now.
They are getting used now. All right, last bite.
You dropped it on the ground.
Damn it. He maybe thinks he's a rabbit. Yeah, he does. It's a wiper.
He eats his vegetables. He likes carrots and green beans.
She's actually a professionally trained chef in her 60s living in Oregon and is a food preservationist. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
I assume preservationist is how to preserve food for a long time. So like making jerky or jams or salting things, jarring. Or are we talking about how to like preserve types of like certain types of fruit that could eventually like no longer exist due to climate change or stuff along those lines. I mean, either way would be cool. I'm making a mess. Sorry, food safety and preservation. Oh, that's cool. Just one piccata, you big guy. They're giant picatas. They're giant cutlets.
Let's put this in perspective. I have like normal sized hands. They're big. He's got giant hands. So
I mean, yeah, I do have.
The chicken is
hands.
big.
Yeah. My hand to the plate is the size of the plate. I can't help it.
So like, they're big chicken is what I'm getting at.
Old Wolf says, we have a saying in Germany, and he will loosely translate it. A human will stay true to you in a wind, but a dog stays true to you in a storm. Although he did say dong.
I think he meant dog.
No, I like to believe that my dong would stay with me in a storm. It won't fly away.
Oh, I hope not.
Could you imagine? We're in tornado country. Don't put such scary thoughts in my mind.
Are you going to eat more? Or
Probably
can I
not
start
right now.
Putting these into containers.
I would put it into containers. There's a good chance I'll snack on it in like 3 hours.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah. LOL. Are you really that big, or is the kitchen furniture just purposely shrinked? I mean, it's not incorrect. Yeah. Yep, I meant dog, but your wife will take care of the other thing. Yeah. There you go.
I mean, if it's lost in the wind from a tornado, I can't find it.
You'll put up lost and found. Right?
No.
No, this is a normal sized kitchen. I'm just really big in it. I would love to get a bigger kitchen with like a bigger island because the cooking, like I run out of space very easily because I'm doing multiple things. Like, I mean, you guys all understand if you cook, like no amount of space you seem to like use.
You will use all the space.
You'll use all of it.
Use all the space given to you.
I would love to try and figure out how to like build more shelves or places to put appliances or plates or all kinds of stuff. Like we used to have multiple of these drawers that were filled with like cookie cutters and cake decorating and all that stuff. And I was like, we gotta condense this because I need more room.
That was all nice.
My wife had like 300 some cookie cutters at some point. It was nuts.
I still do. They're just in a different container.
I thought you cut it down to like just like
100?
Yeah.
There are a lot of animal shapes.
My wife likes to make
Sugar
cookie like dog and like dinosaurs and
I do like making the dinosaur shaped ones.
Yeah.
That's my favorite cookie cutter.
All right, Tan. Good night, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us. It's just an average size in a Lego house, right? Yeah. Well done. Have you ever seen those tiny kitchen videos where they make like tiny doll servings of food? Yes, I have, and I have no idea how they make that food that small because like it'd have to be tweezers.
The dinosaur cookie cutters. I have 4.
These may make an appearance in an April Fool's or an April 1st video or stream at some point in the future. Yeah, never enough space in the kitchen for me. Yeah, kitchen here in Germany, the kitchen is the place where all meet up. Yeah, we have a table right here next to our island, and that ends up my like overflow for stuff while I'm cooking. I also try to clean as much as possible because I usually lose a lot of motivation at the end of the day.
I want to see where you went for lunch.
Excuse me. Dad suggested a big metal baking rack for storage. Works great in my kitchen.
I did think about getting a metal rack for there on wheels.
Oh, thank you for the follow, DW Drums 2112. I'll just call you Drums.
The drums?
Yeah. But yeah, we actually have a really nice rack for all of our baking stuff up above the refrigerator. We could definitely.
He just wants more preps. He wants
I want more
at least
prep
twice
area.
the big island. It'll never be big enough.
The island will never be big enough. If I can't lay down on it, it's
And
not
starfish?
big enough. Yeah, I want a starfish on it. Like, arms, legs, everything out. Do you want... I want to save the sauce.
I was just gonna put them in a bag.
The sauce?
No. I said them and pointed at the chicken.
Oh, I thought you said put the
But
sauce
you
in
should
the
put
bag.
the sauce in like a little container.
I'm going to put it in one of the deli containers. If he...
The small one?
Your butt?
I think I was blocking him.
Sure.
But that's never stopped him before when there's like 2 inches and he's like, I'm going there.
Yeah, that'll work.
You need to go outside, bud?
Why didn't I grab a lid? I'm an idiot. I had no idea chicken piccata was going to bring so many people. I feel like the other day, I felt like the other day we had a really dead stream, and today it's really popping off. So I'm really happy about that.
Thank you to everybody for actually like chatting and all. It makes the stream go by.
Yeah, it
nicely.
actually, I really enjoy it when we have people. I'm still going to do it if nobody's here, but I really enjoy it when we have conversations going and everything. So. Is every great party I join, the best place is always the kitchen? Well, I mean, if I'm going to a party, I'm hanging out in the kitchen because that's where the food is.
And you don't want to talk to people.
It's not that I don't want to talk to people.
It depends on the crowd. I'm
just a bad, like, in-person socializer. Like, if I don't know what to talk to you about, I'm just like, what's up, man?
You like hot fudge sundae?
Yeah, you like hot fudge sundaes? All right.
All right.
Yeah. But if I know you and I know what to talk about, then I'm a better, like, it's a much better thing.
So these days people talk to you about food, which is good.
People do talk to me about food because I've been posting all of this on Instagram. And that has helped me immensely have something to talk about with people. All right,
No.
oh. It's truly the best place in the house to chat with family, etc. I put my small appliances on my baking rack due to lack of storage. It's just for me, but I have everything under the sun and always need service for 8. I mean, I don't have an ice cream maker, but there's some things I really don't need. I also don't have a regular dishwasher, so cooking is a dish nightmare. Well, that's the thing about the made-in stuff, is they suggest highly to wash it yourself, like hand wash it. So between my knives, which I hand wash all of them, and these stainless steel pans, I do about 40% of the dishwashing. It's the plates like this that I don't end up doing myself, at least to hand wash. I mean, it goes through the dishwasher.
Except for that 1 week I left in the dishwasher.
Yeah, my wife did go on a work trip, and the first day she was gone, the dishwasher broke in the middle of me cooking for a cooking stream, which was great. And then I had to hand wash everything for about 4 days.
And then I fixed the dishwasher when I got there.
Yeah. But, that's just how it goes.
Yeah. You were like, the dishwasher's broken. I was like, what?
I could talk about food all day. Yeah, exactly. And then knives and pans, you better do yourself if you want to preserve them. That's exactly right. Like, a good knife is, like, you got to treat it well and it will treat you well.
Is it okay, or does it need to be sharpened here soon?
My knives need to be sharpened.
Okay, I can do that.
But yeah, the pans, they're not hard to clean, especially if you get to them early. Like I was doing a lot of the, like, washing and cleaning, like, while the stream was going, just to try and get ahead of stuff, which I think is the best method. You know what I mean?
So I realize it's going to be counterintuitive to what I said.
Yeah.
But I'm going to eat it.
Okay.
I don't want to say what it is because he will get excited.
Yeah, you're having a dessert.
Yes.
Okay, I get it.
Unless you wanted to go get dessert.
I can if you'd like to go get something. I'm not opposed to it.
We can go get something.
That's fine. Just let's put the chicken away, and then I can end the stream.
I also at some point need to go fight Kronos.
That's fine. Yeah, I have to hand wash knives and cookware. I'm just glad I have a countertop dishwasher for the utensils. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, in the last 3 months, I always made a dip of sweet and sour mixed with peanut butter as a side for fried chicken. Okay. I'm going to tell you about a recipe that I have made on this channel very early on called peanut butter chicken. It is a Chinese buffet thing. I had it as a kid, and it's absolutely wonderful. I can't find it anymore. Apparently, it's only like a Des Moines, Iowa type thing. But it's basically a chicken cutlet like this. But it's a mix of peanut butter, soy sauce. Let me pull up the rest of it.
It's actually really good.
It's absolutely amazing.
I thought it was so weird, and it was so tasty.
Yeah, peanut butter chicken. It is half cup of creamy peanut butter, 3 tablespoons soy sauce, 3 tablespoons brown sugar, and then 3/4 cup water to help with the thickness of the peanut butter and a drizzle of honey. Yeah, the viscosity. Yeah, so basically start with a half cup water and add more. Microwave all of the sauce ingredients for about 30 seconds and then continue to whisk and do another 30 seconds until it basically comes together as a sauce. Put that on top of your chicken and it's amazing. Highly recommend.
I'm gonna go play crumbs.
Okay, that's fine. I've had to sell my countertop dishwasher. Yeah, it was a sad day. I'm wavering on how worth it even is, but it'd be a lifesaver at times. I love peanut butter chicken. There are 2 places here that have it, and I can't get enough. It's my favorite. See? Thank you, Gear. You're like the only other person I know of who's had this. So, thank you. Everyone's like, you're talking about chicken satay, right? I said that wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. The Thai chicken skewers with peanut butter. I was like, no, it's totally different. Peanut butter does go great with sweet and sour. Sweet and sour has soy in it. Yeah, I would say that's fantastic. We do peanut butter dumplings here. Not the same, but it's ever good. I mean, I would love to try a peanut butter dumpling. That sounds fantastic. You'll have to link me that recipe or send it to me or something. I've made dumplings from scratch on stream before. They didn't look pretty, but they tasted really good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. My wife wants to go get some dessert, so it means I'm unfortunately going to have to end the stream here. I appreciate everyone who followed, lurked, chatted, hung out. You guys made this a lot of fun, really. I really enjoy having people to talk to while doing this and, enjoy the same things. It's really awesome. Yeah, have a great day. Thank you. So my spiel here for the end is check out the Instagram that's attached to the bottom of the page. I post all the pictures of the stuff we make on there, and I will do a go live notification early on there if you're interested. Or check out the VODs, either on Twitch or the YouTube channel that's attached. They're just the straight VODs. I don't edit them. I'm not big enough for that kind of stuff. But I don't know if there's going to be I do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for streams, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or the other 3 days are usually bonuses if I have something. So there's no guarantee on those, but I do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for sure. So come back and we will have some new stuff next time. But do hang around so we can go raid Chow real quick. Hopefully she's still doing her stuff. So appreciate it, guys. Hopefully see you soon.